Hi, class. Welcome to our CS310 collaboration and team project. My name is Dewin Andujar. I am your instructor for this term, and I'm very excited to have you. I just want to give you a brief, um, I would say, synopsis of week one so that you have a better understanding of what we are going to be working on and how you can also be successful in this class. First of all, I'm very happy to have you, and I hope you enjoy this class. The first thing I want to tell you is that the week one, one of the things that you have to focus on is you have to make sure that you introduce yourself in the class. It is important that you follow the rules for week one because if you don't, the system would drop you out of the class automatically. So, and I want to see you. I want you to be part of us, and I want you also to learn the different materials and the tools that we're going to be using when it comes to version controls and also collaboration teams. Okay, so module one. This module basically is going to give you the different techniques, different tools that you're going to be using when it comes to developing a software, developing an application in a group. And for that to be successful from the development process all the way to the production, you're going to have to be using different tools to keep a track, keep a diversion, keep the history, keep the changes. And today's day there are so many tools up there that you can use, that we can use, that we use in the software development environment. But also there's a specific one that we're going to be using in our class, and I'm going to go into a little bit of detail of that, and I'm going to show you a little bit the platform that we're going to be using. Okay, so software development is a commonly done in a team environment. If you're already a software developer or if you are just getting your feet wet into this field, you already should know that there's not such a one player when it comes to software development. Software development go to different stages where different people are part of the team, and everybody is in charge of some part of the coding of the program to in order to complete the entire project. Okay, that's what it says. It's a team environment. Okay, so it's a group of people working together to get a final product. Okay, the developers are collaborating and contributing code to the same project code base, and it is important to understand this because there's a baseline code that we have, and based on that we start building them the blocks, and if any changes, things have to be communicated. We have to be transparent. We have to let the other team member knows about it. They need to know what you wrote. So commenting, having a historical or history of the changes, it is important for the successful of the product, or the successful of the project. Okay, so this is one of the things that we're going to be looking into, and I'm going to go to the introduction of module one. So I hope so far that you are learning. And as I said, I'm going to keep it brief because you have to go into this. So we're going to be discussing the fundamentals of version controls. What is version control for you? When we are making changes, how do we, make the changes, or how are we tracking those changes? How readable are they, so that my partners or other developers can understand my changes? Which application or program are we using to control the flow of my code, my application? Okay, we are going to discuss prior virtual collaboration experiences. So, if you already have worked in a group and you have previous experience, I want you to talk about it. There are other version controls that we use daily. For instance, some people might use Microsoft Word, some people might use Microsoft Access, Microsoft Excel, or you might use your own version controls to keep track of the changes of a file. So you're gonna when you go through the week lessons and all the resources that we have uploaded for you, you will automatically understand what is this class about, and you're gonna like relay and correlate all of that with your daily day I will say, to-do list that you have and how you keep track of yourself of any changes to the class that we're gonna have this week. Okay, recall user version control methods. You're gonna figure it out. Those version control that you use in your personal life that relate to this class. It is important for you also to read all the resources that we have uploaded in the week module so that it's going to add to the knowledge and understanding of this particular week's lesson. Read the syllabus so that you know how your assignments are going to be graded and the things that we are looking when we are grading your assignment. Okay, read the final project guidelines and the rubrics, which is important. Even when you're doing your assignment, don't take it for granted that you understand. Read the rubrics to know the different criteria and the elements that I'm going to be grading your assignment upon. Okay, so please read your rubrics and make sure when you write in the document, use title, subtitles, bold it. You use the rubrics titles to be your titles or the subtitle for your paper. Bold it, make it nicely, write it that I can understand what you are talking about. Pose any question you may have about the final project to the general question topic. Why the general question topic? Because your classmate can actually see it. When I provide the answers, somebody else will benefit. But even if I'm not the one providing the answer, if somebody else in your class provide the answer, all the class, your classmate will benefit as well. Okay, so please use the general questions um, to provide or to ask questions related to the class. If you have a question directly to me, you have my email, you can do so as well. Discussion topic. You're going to have every week a discussion. Please, the first week, go to the discussion board, you know, put your question there, provide your topic, and also two feedback to your peers. Not only one, no one. Two feedback to your peers. Otherwise, you will get zero for the feedback to your peers. Um, Please make sure that you do this. You need to review the instruction to set up your Bitbucket and the Eclipse. Okay, you need to set up that. I have videos already provided to you on how to do that. Go over the different announcement that I'm gonna have through the week, but you know how to set up Bitbucket and Eclipse. Everything is already there. Also, download the calculator application code. It's already there. I'm gonna show you in a few minutes. You're gonna have this code to download. Do that. Take the version control and final project quiz. Respond to at least two other posts in your discussion topic, which is providing feedback to your peers. Read the staying on track information to assist you with getting off to a strong start in your final project. Basically, read all the material that is there to make sure that you keep on track on your project. Okay, let me go quick in here. This is basically what I wanted to show you, but there's one more thing that I want to provided to you. This introduction to version controls and tools. You can read all of that just to give you a little more understanding of what it is, how we're going to be using a ClickSkit, how we're going to be using Bitbucket, and how you're going to be developing the calculators, etc., etc. You can go over that. There are some answers to some of the questions that you probably going to have are there. That therefore go over that and read it. Review the guidance, okay, and make sure you go over chapter one, which is what is version control. Version control system is it necessary or not? What are the types of version control systems? What are the main benefits of using Git for version control? Some of you are going to be using Git. Some of you are going to be using another way to kind of export your data, etc., or to push it. Uh, that's going to be up to you, but I want to make sure that you can provide the information. Okay, not only just get it ready, but you can push that to your repository. Okay, to the remote. Centralized and distributed version control system. Please watch the video. It is very important for you to know that. Okay, and here is the discussion board. Do that as well, so that way you don't miss any point. And this is what I want you to pay attention. Please make sure that you go over this because this is going to help you to set up your Bitbucket and Eclipse. Okay? If you already have that set up, I want you to create a new repository, what I'm going to show you right now. Don't forget to download the source code that you're going to be using for the calculator. If you don't do that, you're going to have a lot of issue. Also, you can set up or continue using a portal, or you can set up your local repository. I would say my recommendation is you can use a portal, but have a backup in your local repository in your computer, because if a portal doesn't work for whatever reason, you can go back into your local computer and you can push your document. You can push your code, your changes from there. Okay. And yeah, this is just some, this is just to read about the project guidelines and the rubrics. But what I want to show you, this is the document here that you're gonna go over to install and set up your Bitbucket, and how to set up your Eclipse and your Git. I try to kind of make this as clear as possible. I also have a video on how you can do this as well. And this is Bitbucket here. This is my Bitbucket. You're gonna have all the instruction on how to do this, how you can create your repository, how you can select all of this. I want you just to please make sure you go over the video that I have provided on how to do this, so that way you don't lose time and you don't have any complication. Okay. If you have any question, just send me an email to my email, right? I think I provided also my personal email, but send it to my deed at SNHU.edu. Contact me, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. So have a wonderful studying of the term, and I look forward to learn from you and to work with you. Thank you.